We're going to learn how to use conditional logic in your Airtable forms. These are really useful if you only want to show certain fields or you only want to show certain fields based on answers to previous fields. So you only show what's relevant to the user. You can make your forms more compact. So in this one, what we're going to do is we have our pilot club and we have members in the club. So what we're going to do is set up a form to add new members into the club, and we're going to add a field in there that asks the club member if they have a LinkedIn profile, and if they do have one and they answer yes, we're going to have another field based on the conditional logic of the field before it to show up. So when the user clicks yes that they have a LinkedIn profile, the LinkedIn profile field will show. Now, to create this form, you want to have one members table and you want to have a companies table in your Airtable base. So in the members table, I have a first name, last name, email. I have a linked record relation to the companies table. And then the fields that are going to help us with our conditional logic are you need to create a single select field type with the options of yes or no. And then you also need to have a LinkedIn profile URL field. To create our new member form, we want to click on Views in the Members table, and then we want to go down to the bottom and click Form. Now, Airtable will automatically add all the table fields into your form. We don't want all of our table fields for this particular form. First, I am going to rename my form, and then I'm going to click Remove All to remove all of those fields. And we're only going to add the ones we need. So in this case, we're going to drag over first name, last name, associated companies, email. We're going to have the do you have a LinkedIn profile question, and then we want to have the LinkedIn URL field. We're going to put that below there. Now, to set up the conditional logic, all we have to do is click on the LinkedIn profile field, and we have this little option down here that says show field only when conditions are met. So we want to turn that on, and Airtable is so smart, it automatically even added our question of when do you have a LinkedIn profile, and then we're going to complete it with is yes. So we only want to show this field when the previous field of do you have a LinkedIn profile is yes. Now we are going to look at our form. So we want to click Share Form, click the Preview button, and here is your member form. So you can see down here in the LinkedIn profile option, when we click yes, there is our LinkedIn profile field to complete with the URL. And if someone chooses no, then we don't see the field. It makes it clean and not cluttered, only relevant to what they need. So now that you have your new member form, you can, in Airtable, you can embed this form onto your website, or you can just open it up at a laptop at your next event or meeting and have someone fill this out. And that is how you set up conditional logic in Airtable forms.